Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first in a week of streams to send the Golf Club 2019 featuring PGA Tour out with a bang before it's replaced with PGA 2K21. Now, in this first stream, we will be going over something which I haven't shown on this channel to this point, and I'm going to reset this PGA Tour career as a consequence because that's where we're starting. It will have been shown at some point, but not on this channel, so that's why I'm doing it this afternoon as part of my beginning of my send-off. So as you can see, it says on the screen, it says, join a field of aspiring amateur players set to compete at the final stage of the Web.com Tour qualifying tournament in hopes of securing Web.com's tour status. And you can see in the promotional objectives, finish the season in the top 50 points rankings. So I need to do reasonably well here this afternoon. Because I'm not a good player, I'm going to stick everything on very easy just to make sure I can actually commit what needs to be done. So you can see that the first event of the career mode is going to take place as the Q School final at the TPC of Scottsdale. And as you can see, I have not started the event. The purse is 4,866 coins, of which I've got over 86,000, as you can see on my profile. This has been played on the PC, of course. And the field size is 156, and the first prize is 118 coins, which is a bit low considering that. But let's go and get started. Now, what we're going to have, conditions-wise, are very soft fairways, very soft greens, very slow greens, default time of day, default weather, wind speed none, and wind direction west. So I'm just going to make sure that for purposes I am giving myself the best option to do well in this circumstance. I'll let you have a look at the golf bag as well, and that's what I'm carrying. I don't need to explain them. You can see them all there. But that's what we'll be going in with, and let's get ready. Let's make a... I don't know if I can't change the tee that's used, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Let's get on and get underway. So, as you can see, hole 1's going to be a par 4 measuring 318 yards, stroke index 7. Yeah, that's a good shot. I should really put commentary on at this point so we can at least hear that, if nothing else. Plus a bit of audio in the crowd as well. Let's just have a look. Commentary.
That's what this week's all about. Can't wait to check it out. We're going to check back in with you after 9 holes, and we'll see how things are going after that.
It's a good shot. Very good looking shot.
And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, almost.
Unlucky.
This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And starting the round off with a par, not bad. And now let's see what this second hole has in store.
So hole 2 is a 361 yard par 4, stroke index 9. Not bad.
This is looking fairway bound.
270 yards. Pulled it slightly. Should be a good decent
Shot
9
may
now.
be a bit long, folks. And he's in the short stuff now. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day.
Yep.
And now setting up for this par 5.
So hole 3 is a par 5 measuring 358 yards, stroke index 17. Like I say, I can't do much about the tee that's used at the minute, but shouldn't be a problem.
And from 155 yards out.
So 150.
And here's the 6 iron.
Should be decent. And it was. And is it gonna?
Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. Oh, that was very close. And this for the birdie.
No bullet.
And sitting at 2 under for the day.
2 under, 1 stroke
All right,
clear.
here's the 4th hole.
The 4th hole is 109 yards, par 3, stroke index 3. This has been held at the TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Well, that was unfortunate. Not enough club on that one.
It looks like a good line though. Good recovery.
And this putt to save par. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. Just a magnificent display of power here.
.69 yards. Good shot. Looks like a very good shot.
And it's about 3 feet to the cup from here.
Just hit that through the right. Didn't appear to be
And
much
after that
break.
hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks.
So hole 6 is a par 4 measuring 318 yards, stroke index 11.
About 100 yards to the pin.
It's not
He's
bad.
heading for the green. Now he's on the green, time for putting. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store.
So hole 7 is 140 yards, it's stroke index 1, so it's playing the hardest hole on the course. Pretty good shot
Here's an 8
though.
iron. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green.
Wow.
And it's hard to describe the amount of skill that takes. It's very, very well-placed approach. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4.
5 under. Not really testing myself, but I just want it nice and easy.
And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 30 feet to the cup from here. And this putt is for par. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. Okay, and on to the 9th. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. 125 yards to go here. And going with the 9 iron. I think this shot might be a bit long. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Okay, from 30 feet out.
33 feet to be correct. For a correction.
And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And as he finishes up the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot, if you ask me.
Oh, I love this part of any tournament, John. 9 holes to go. They call it the finish, the championship finish. Who's got the strongest mind as well as the most complete game? Will this leader be able to take it all out of the house? Gee, I hope so.
Thanks, Luke. Now back to the action. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, so far so good for this one. From the 150-yard marker.
Right, let's have a look at this.
looks like a 7 iron. Might be a bit too much club on this one. Well, that could have been much worse. That'll work. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. I don't think we'll find some fairway here.
Very good.
From 115 yards out. This could be good. Heading for the green here. And he is on. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that one, he's still in first place. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Ooh, and some accuracy on display here today. And about 16 feet to the cup from here. For the birdie. And currently sitting at 7 under par for
Ladies
the
and
day.
gentlemen,
And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. This one's looking pretty good. And about 210 to the pin from here. Poor luck on that approach shot. Bit too much club on that. This one's about 6 feet away. And that one will drop
Nice.
for birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. And this shot's looking promising. From 125 yards out. Going with the 9 iron here. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. Well, I think that'll play. Looks like that's going to be on the green. This one's a 9-footer. And that putt will go for par.
needed that. Don't want to drop a bogey.
And look at this scorecard. Quite a few birdies. And that's definitely one of the reasons we are seeing this round of 8 under so far. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway from 120 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. I think this might be a bit long. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2.
Bit scared of that one.
And this is for birdie. And a decent putt.
That's the 9 under.
And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Looks like this is going a bit long. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green.
Good weight to that one.
Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. And unfortunately, he's gone into the water on this one.
Good recovery.
This one's about a 7-footer.
Good recovery.
Drops on in for par.
Stay.
And 10 under is the score after that hole. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And some serious power involved in a drive like this. And this next putt for final round 60 on the scorecard. And that one goes in for the bird. And this could be the start of something spectacular, Luke. Capping the Q School final off with a win, no doubt qualifies them to play in the Web.com Tour next season.
I really like the look of this player, John. I think they've got a bright future. I really feel the Web.com Tour is just a stepping stone to a big career. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy and all the hard-working staff at HB Studios, thanks for your company.
I think once we get up to for PGA Tour, then we'll extend the tournament length.
Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elby, delighted to have your company for the opening event of the Web.com Tour season. Pleased to be joined alongside John McCarthy, and John, this feels very much like the first day of school.
Well, that's the vibe I've been getting from talking to some of the players and walking the course a little bit earlier today. There's a definite sense of a little bit of trepidation, and some of them might think, what's your experience over the years covering this kind of thing? What do you get the same vibes as I'm picking up?
No question, there's a lot of nerves, people trying to find out where they fit in amongst the class, if you will,
Right.
and also a lot of excitement. Anytime there's a new chance to achieve something, well, it really has that excitement and anticipation, but they really want to get to work. They've got to get their head into the game, because you don't want to get a grade F at the end of the year for failure.
For sure. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. And let's continue to follow this golfer from tee to green and all through 18. Let's check back in after 9 holes and see how they're faring.
Absolutely, John. Let's get down on the course and check out the action.
Pace. Fantastic effort.
And starting the round off at even par. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. Going with the 8-iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Nothing wrong with that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. And this putt is for par. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store.
Third hole, 425 yards, par 5.
And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about a $125 away. I think this is looking a bit long. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And the eagle putt drops. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 4th hole. This one's looking a bit long, folks. Well, that's nice. That's going to be safely on the green. This putt's about 3 feet away. And after that one, 2 under for the day. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. And a promising looking shot here. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. This one's about 9 feet away.
Very disappointed with that effort.
For the birdie. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And moving on to the 6th here. And I think he's going to like that. This putt's for birdie. And with a tap, they'll get a par. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And I think he will like that. And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, that would have been good. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now the 8th hole. Here's a pitching wedge. And this could be long. All right, and he's on. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he's still in first place. And now setting up for the par 4. And no good. Looks like this could have a bit too much club on it. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. Just too much club. And about 8 feet to the cup. Oh my gracious, that was close. And hopefully, this putt goes for the triple. And he's done and dusted with the front 9. Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot.
Oh, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they try to win the championship.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
That's a good shot.
And about 145 yards to the pin. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. This putt's about a 2-footer. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And moving on to the 11th hole. And this putt could save par. And a nice putt. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. This is a close one. It could be in the fairway. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Ooh.
Unlucky. And a few unlucky things this
And tapping in for the par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. This one's looking pretty good so far. Going with the 7-iron on this one. And I think he's going to like that, setting up 12 feet away from the cup. And for the par. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now the 14th hole. This might be a bit too much club. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. And that one goes for birdie. And he's still in first place after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And 110 yards or so to the pin. I think this might be a bit long. All right, and he's on. And this one's for birdie. So close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one sitting at 2 under for the day. And next up we have a par 5 hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. This puts about 3 feet away. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And about 175 yards away here. Going with the hybrid here. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. That's kind of out of character. He's been pretty good at hitting those greens today. And that's just a beauty shot out of the sand. And I think par is next. And that putt's going to drop for par. And no change in his standings after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole. I think this one's going to find short grass from 145 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. And tapping it in to end the round with a par. With that last shot, he'll take the event. He winds up on the top of that leaderboard. That's some fantastic news, Luke.
Well, it's a fantastic outcome. Not only their first win, but if they can get a couple more, then they'll get that instant promotion to the PGA Tour. Well, that's going to do it from here. I'm Luke Kelvey, and from John McCarthy. See you next time.
Back in the second, folks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just see if I managed to do that. Yes, I did. Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. To the next part of the session. Low north. Okay. So a bit more wind in this event.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Sand Dune Classic. My name is Luke Ilby, and with me is John McCarthy.
Hi, Luke. Thanks for the intro. Great to be here, as always. What's happening?
Well, the only thing I've got on my mind, John, is this next round of golf. I've got high expectations, as I'm sure you do too. Looking forward to seeing what unfolds.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9 holes. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out.
That's a good shot.
About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 6 iron. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt.
Lucky.
Oh, and the long putt doesn't want to drop. And starting today's round off at even par. And teeing off on this par 4. Yeah, this one's close call. This could be in the rough. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. And unfortunately, back in the sand. And with the help of a shot like that, par is very much on the table here on this hole. And that one drops for par. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And teeing off on this par 3. That looks like it's going long. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, inches away. And for the par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And next up is the par 5.
502.
And he will like that from 245 yards to the pin. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. "27 feet to the cup." Oh, that's bad luck there. And about 5 feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And now he finds himself tied for first. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And about a buck 10 to the pin from here. Ooh, I think he might clear the green on this one. Unlucky on that approach shot. Too much club. It's about 6 feet to go here.
Not bad effort.
And the par putt drops. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And moving on to the 6th. And about 105 yards to the pin from here. And this for the birdie.
20 feet or so for the birdie.
And this putt's for par. Nice little putt. And unfortunately, he falls out of first after that one. And he's not going to like that. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, so far so good for this one. And I wish my prediction had have come true. That actually ended up in the rough.
$170.
And this putt to save par. And that putt drops. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And is currently tied for second place on the leaderboard. And this shot's looking promising. Well, I didn't see that landing in the rough, that's for sure.
Good recovery.
And that shot is back in the fairway.
Good recovery.
And this is looking a bit long, I think. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that one will drop for par. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard. And on to the 9th hole. Going with the 9 iron.
Just a bit short.
And about 16 feet to go. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And that'll drop for birdie. And as he finishes up on the 9th here, Lukey's found himself in a pretty favorable position.
Absolutely, John, but as we've seen in many a tournament, even just a handful of shots can get beaten on any back nine.
Thanks for that, Luke. It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
157.
From here, 220 to the pin. That looks like a 5 iron. Unlucky on that approach shot. And this to save the par. And that one's right in the cup. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. And apologies to those folks at home. That shot actually ended up in the rough. 5 feet to go here. And that one's going to go for par. And he's still tied for first place after that one. And just about to tee off on this par 3. And he'll be happy with that. This putt's right around a 9-footer. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now the 13th hole. This one's looking pretty good. Well, I definitely didn't see that going into the rough, that's for sure. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt there. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. And from 165 yards out. And going with the 6 iron. Yeah, this one's about 19 feet away.
In the middle of that green. Good weight.
Oh my goodness, nothing to be ashamed of there. That was a good long one, but it almost went. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And moving on to the 15th here.
214. Playing the hardest hole on the course. Because of this narrow fairway. And this was originally designed by
And I think he will be happy with that.
If I remember rightly. Maybe wrong.
And this putt to save par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, 2 under. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Here's a 9-iron. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this for the birdie. And
He's given himself plenty of
That
opportunities.
could have been a birdie, but it just missed. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And he won't be too pleased with that. All right, now let's see what happens out of this bunker. And this shot is taken through the branches. And not a whole lot of distance on that shot, but back in the fairway. And about 7 feet to go here. And that par putt will drop. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. Teeing it up here on the 18th.
And also, this for his second win of 3. Get onto the PGA Tour.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And about 175 yards to the pin. And I think that's the hybrid.
Definitely got it up there.
And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Too much club. Oh! And some fine accuracy displayed out of the fairway there. And this next putt for a 69 on the final round. And that one will go for birdie.
Finishes at 3 under after
As that last shot goes
69.
in, that's propelling him to his second win on this Web.com tour.
That's wonderful golf. To win once is great, but twice is superb. And heaven forbid they get that third win, and they're heading straight to the PGA Tour. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, the entire HB Studios crew, I'm Roy Kelvey. Thanks for your company.
So here we go for the final. Well, hopefully will be the final Web.com tour event and the final
My name is Roy Kelvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
event of the
Hello,
stream.
pleased to be here.
Well, I'm in my happy place, John, that's for sure. The course is looking spectacular, and the players are ready to confront it head on. Looking forward to this.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you later on.
What a start that was.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was a joy to watch. Hitting the green here on this par 4 from the tee. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And 2 under for the day after that one.
Already 2 under.
And now let's see what the second hole has in store.
Could he possibly be 4 under after 2 holes? It's a possibility. It's certainly a
It's
possibility.
looking like this is
Particularly with a
out for
good
the short
drive.
stuff. From 140 yards out.
He certainly has that possibility now.
Going with the 8 iron here.
Not quite as long as needed either.
And this is for the eagle.
He's back-to-back eagles if he gets it.
And a good putt. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the third hole tee off.
What about that for a start, ladies and gentlemen? Back-to-back eagles.
And going with the 9 iron. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead.
Not quite.
Just missed. Just missed the birdie there. Oh. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. I think he'll be happy with that. This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
Moves to 5 under.
And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And here we are on the 5th.
Already a 5-stroke lead. Right, have I got room to have a go at this? Certainly think so. Very close to reaching this. Green, very close.
And this one's for birdie. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And tapping it in for the par. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From here, about 105 yards. And 13 feet to go here. This shot is looking too good for the birdie. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard, no change in the ranking. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off.
Strokes the lead.
A promising looking shot here.
258.
And about 190 yards to the pin. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Well, I don't think this is going to be a happy ending, folks.
163.
And this putt's for birdie.
Took too much time there.
And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. And that one drops for par. And there's 6 under on the day after that hole. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. And now, setting up on this par 3. And this one's heading towards the green. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And tapping in for par. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And now the 9th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
Good shot. Good looking shot.
And this for the birdie.
Quite. Stays at 6 under.
Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And Luke, he's finished the front 9 and he's wound up in a pretty favorable spot, wouldn't you say?
Oh, John, I love this part of the tournament. It's when it really heats up. And having the lead going to the final 9 holes is the best position to be in. But everyone's gunning for the title. Well, they have what it takes down the stretch.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again at the 18th. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here.
Just slightly slow. Good job he went up.
And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 12 feet from the cup. Ooh, that one's that's too bad. And for the par. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron here. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. And that's a little bit out of character. He's been pretty good with the green hitting today. And to save par. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. I think this one's going to find short grass. Going with the 9 iron. From 21 feet away. This one looks about 4 feet. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that one, they're 6 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face.
No, it wasn't. It was a bad shot, actually.
And it looks like this will be a bit easier to hit from. Going with the 7 iron on this one. And about 13 feet away here. Solid putt. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
Pretty comfortable. But then again, I want a comfortable end to this game. I don't want any stress. Just want to get on the golf course and
I don't
play.
think he'll be too pleased with that shot.
Recovery.
He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh. That was very close. And this one's for par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th. I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that putt will drop for birdie.
Goes to 7 under.
And sitting at 7 under for the day after that one. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard.
And he's comfortably first. He's not.
And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. I think he's overcompensated here. He's flying the green, I think. And not the greatest approach shot there. Bit too much club on that one.
No, he thought he did the right thing. Didn't want to land in water.
11 feet to the cup.
Tee shot.
And a nice putt. And after that one, he's still in first place. And teeing off on this par 4.
Now, providing he doesn't blow it. Target is completed.
Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. Okay, and from 125 yards out. Here's a 9-iron.
Pulled slightly. Good looking 9 though. Just gotta hit it hard enough. And he most certainly did. In fact, he hit it offline.
And this putt to save par.
Free go up birdie.
Oh, that was close.
Bad putt.
This putt is for the bogey. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And after that, hole 6 under for the day. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And this is looking fairway bound. And about 150 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. I think this might be a bit long. Poor approach shot there. Too much club on that, I think.
It's a safe approach shot.
And this next putt is for a final round score of 64. For the bird.
That's exactly what he gets. A 64.
And just like that, Luke, check this out. We have a winner. Third win on the Web.com tour for him.
And don't forget, John, this win also gives them their PGA Tour card. I think they'll be celebrating hard and fast tonight, John. They've deserved it. That's going to do it for us, folks. From myself and John, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 sub 65 rounds. And but that's going to complete this first live stream, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you watching after the fact, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for further streams in this live stream series as we approach the end of the life cycle for this game. The next one will be at 5:30 tonight when I take on some more of this PGA Tour career mode, the first few events in the PGA Tour, plus do a few more community courses as well. But that's going to be for the next live stream, ladies and gentlemen. My thanks to any viewers that watch this on the VOD. And thanks for watching.